off season day 16. So I'm gonna do actually a lot of stuff. I think today I'm working out right now, so I'm gonna do some legs, and then I'm not gonna bore you with that, but then I'm going to start working on some stuff out in the first shed and in the bait barn. So we'll see what we can get into today. I'm heading out to see my mentor, buddy Dave Thompson. This is where I grew up. So this is the road I grew up on, Massey Run, home of the Coon Hunters Club. But this is a pretty cool little. There's a creek that runs right through here, Massey Run Creek. But this is where I was saying I cut my teeth on minking. So this bridge right here, it's got a big body of water down there, and then this bridge right here. And I grew up right up that lane, and then my folks own all that back there. So Dave's just right up the way. So got back home from hanging out with Dave, talking to him, kind of giving him a rundown of what I'm going to be getting into this year and kind of my game plan. And I was just kind of bounce ideas off of him. But we caught up, talked about the PTA and everything. But now I've got to start getting some traps ready and getting ready to power wash them. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. First, I want to kind of take a little break and go check on my garden and make sure everything with it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to go do that, I think, right now. There you go. Good job. Got a little minnow trap right down there. Just catching some minnows. Having a good old time. Trying to get away from some of the trapping chores. Gonna take a look at the garden. I need to get some of these weeds knocked down. Oh, that ain't bad. Are you kidding me? What in the heck? What is that? Well, I don't know how that got there, but we're going to have to get her taken care of. I'm going to take this trap. Looks like a piece of shit. And I'm going to turn it into this trap. Nice, clean, waxed. It's not the wire lever, but this is a good resemblance of what it's going to look like. It's going to be all cleaned up. It's going to be waxed and ready to rock and roll. You know, I don't know if I'll even reuse these screens, but I guess while I got y'all here, this is something I was talking about with these screens before. So, if you put the screen on, like so, you know, you don't have anything protecting it. Something goes a step here, it's going to flop and flop. Now with the slits, you just put that slit right under there and right under there. You can mold it, bend it, but now when something steps on it, this side's not flopping. So just something you can do. And you don't need like the super big increased kill area like people think. These traps already have a huge pan on them, so they do pretty well. Oh my God, you fucking piece of shit. No, you're tough. You can do it. Got it. Maximum effort. Okay, well, we got the first batch all done. Just gonna let them sit here and dry for a second, and then we'll get them toted back up, won't we, babe? So that's pretty much what I'm able to get done today. I'll be able to let them finish up drying after the power wash, and I'll go through and take a real quick look at them, just flip them real quick, or actually probably just kick them over, and make sure there's no big chunks or anything left on them. And I'll let them dry, and then we're gonna skip the dye process completely because these traps still have a pretty good coat on them. They look good, so I'll skip the dye process and just go straight to the waxing. So if you want to dye your traps, you can use like walnut hulls. You can use all kinds of stuff. You can buy the powder from some supply houses, and then just wax. I just use regular unscented paraffin wax, and put it on a big stainless steel pot, and then get it up to temperature. And I have a heat gun that checks the temperature. The one thing is you don't want to get your wax too hot, scorch your wax, and then potentially contaminate your wax with anything. So, I keep mine covered pretty much all year. It's not a big deal to some people, but it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more confident. So in my opinion, I like to keep my wax covered and try and keep it from being contaminated. So I'll let these dry, and then I'm gonna get them boxed up. Probably just put them out, leave them out in the shop, and then get them ready to go to the next steps. But hey, thanks for sticking around, and I really appreciate it. I'll catch you later, man.